Fellow lost souls, wanderers, adventurers and heroes. Many of us have found ourselves trapped in Barovia, imprisoned by the mists. The devil Strahd has incarcerated us here, and the only way out is to kill him, or die in the attempt. So, welcome to Barovia. The land is cursed, and now, so are you. Hello everyone. Welcome to our Curse of Strahd campaign stream session 24, where we meet a burgomaster who's probably a fine man. All people in power, I think, are fine.
Just as a rule.
As a rule, generally, yes.
In real life, especially.
Definitely, especially at this moment in time.
In the US.
This is also, I mean, both for the real world context and also for last night's Fates of Rain episode is just kind of hilarious.
Hello, everybody. Good day. My name is Debbie. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the DM of our Curse of Strahd campaign. Let me introduce you to your players. Folks, feel free to introduce yourselves and your characters. So, in no particular order, everybody say hello to Elise.
Oh, hi. My name is Elise. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I play Mink, who is a paladin, a fearbold paladin, whose pronouns are he, him, his.
Wonderful. Thank you kindly. Next, please say hello to Adam.
Hi, everybody. Adam here. They, them, or he, him. And I am playing Teddy. He is a half satyr, half dragonborn cleric fighter mashup. And he stinks right now. He's stinky. He's stinky.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Due to some failed alchemy. Very good.
As it happens. So it goes.
So it goes. It happens to the best of us when we alchemize. Yes. Please say hello to Galway.
Hey, everybody. Name's Galway. Pronouns are he, him, or they, them. And I play Diota, whose pronouns are they, them, who is currently not stinky.
No, I don't think Diota could fail an alchemy roll if they tried.
It basically would require a double fumble.
Mm-hmm. And last but by no means least, please say hello to Lena. Oh, I timed it perfectly.
Hi, I'm Lena. I'm doing my makeup. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Murray Mia Tinker, whose pronouns are also she, her, and she's a rogue tiefling.
Yes. Very good, very good. Whenever you say rogue tiefling...
I was going to say, importantly, not a tiefling rogue.
Yeah, a rogue tiefling. Like, tieflings behave a certain way, but Murray's just rogue. She goes rogue. outside the lines. Okay, housekeeping. We are affiliate on Twitch, which means you're able to cheer and subscribe to us. You should definitely do that. You can also link your Amazon Prime account to support us via Prime Gaming. We have chat commands here on Twitch. !Discord will get you a link to our Discord community. If you want to see pictures of my dogs or my potato harvest, get in there.
Sometimes you can't tell the difference.
Oh, yeah, they are. The dogs are very potato. It's true. They're both asleep here right now.
Yay.
Under the
Good.
desk. !Merch will get you a link to our merch store where you can buy cool stuff with artwork designed by members of the community, often in reference to campaigns, inside jokes, other fun things. !Ko-Fi will allow you to send us money. to buy things. That's what money is for. And exclamation point donate. Galway, are we still donating to the Colorado?
Yep. Colorado Immigrant Rights Coalition. Right now, as mentioned, people in power are extremely trustworthy. So if you have time, resources, etc., perhaps spare a moment to support those who are most vulnerable. As always, we also encourage you to look for a similar organization in your area. A lot of us are based in Colorado, so this is the one we led with.
Wonderful. Thank you very kindly. Okay, so welcome into our Helpful Goat Curse of Strahd stream. Two final important announcements before we get underway. This is intended to be a horror stream that may not be suitable for everyone. Themes today: non-specific ominous danger, non-consensual relationships, vampires, weird guys, dolls, if you don't like dolls. If any of that doesn't sound good to you right now, feel free to give this one a miss and take care of yourself. And music used in streams today and going forwards is from Tabletop Audio or Kevin MacLeod's Incompetech website, used under a Creative Commons license. Oh, I don't think I used any music last time. Oh well. Maybe I will this time. Who knows? All right, before we get into the recap, we're going to do an icebreaker question, because I enjoyed it last week. So this is the icebreaker question, and then we'll go round each of you to give an answer. So the answers are for your character, to help you get in character. So the question is, what is your character's most used emoji and why? Does anyone have an answer and wants to go first?
You didn't say we'd have to answer why, did you?
You don't have to answer why if you don't want to, Adam. You could just say one word or two words and then just leave it, and we can figure it out for ourselves.
Teddy's most used emoji is it's got kind of a squiggly mouth and then like the spiral eyes.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
Because that's how he feels a lot of the time.
Extremely valid. That's fair.
Minx is the thumbs up. He uses it almost exclusively to any other. Just, yep. Hey, got it.
Oh, that's very Mink. Yeah.
Werewolves are attacking the road.
Acknowledged.
Jota, I don't think we're in the same plane of reality. Diota's is probably in equal proportions, either the screaming or the screaming cat. They don't really care which one, yeah. But that is essentially their base state of being most of the time. At least recently. I think before that it might have been like, I don't know, the scroll or like a library one, but now it is just the screaming emojis constantly.
Yeah. Teddy's having squirrely eyes melting, just screaming. Mink's just like, yeah, I got it, no worries.
Copy that.
All right, Lena.
Mari's is just like that smiley blush one, because she's just happy. She's just a happy, nice person. And
simple as that.
Very agreeable.
Well, there you go.
Very
good.
But Debbie, what's Strahd's most used emoji?
Obviously the vampire one.
No, I don't think he's anywhere near that like self-aware to use the vampire one. So does this count, Goy, if I say the Strahd disapproves one? Because it's not technically an emoji. But I think that Strahd would use... So anyone that plays Baldur's Gate, when someone reacts and it says Astarion disapproves, Goy has made one for our Discord that says Strahd disapproves. I think there's also Strahd approves, but I never use that. Strahd disapproves is just his go-to reaction to anything.
That's fair.
All right. So let's get cursed. Here's your recap. Last time, we immediately decided to split the party, and I didn't even kill any of you. You're welcome. Mink and Teddy, the religious folk, went to the church to get it reconsecrated ASAP. Kenneth, you've been asleep until just now. How does he do this? Every time we're like 5 or 10 minutes into the stream and Kenneth wakes up and chooses chaos.
He wants to be part of the stream. Give him a camera.
It's like book. Anytime we're like, if we watch a show or do anything, there for like an hour, last 10 minutes, he'll appear and be like, all right, I want to sit with people. Dude, you had so long.
Yeah, you had all the time in the world. Anyway, he's gone now. Who knows where. So, to get the church reconsecrated ASAP. Yes. We arrived at the end of the midday sermon to the Morning Lord. Mink and Teddy discussed their faith journeys, which some folks had some traumatic reactions to. That's fine. And did some crafting. 50% success rate, 50% stinky rate. That's how it goes. While we were waiting for the church to empty, some hilarity ensued, and in helpful goat tradition, 2 of our PCs ended up arm wrestling to pass the time. If you have a chance to review the last stream, there's excellent footage of me literally bouncing in my chair because I was so excited that Adam failed an alchemy roll. So, enjoy that. The charismatic twins, Diota and Marie, went to the Blue Water Inn. I know, Galway, but it's funny. Went to the Blue Water Inn to try and find Rictavio. He wasn't there. And Danica to talk about the vampire spawn issue. Mari, despite the use of thieves can, not thieves can't, didn't have a great amount of success going core Danica. But Diota did volunteer to help Danica with the accounts for the business. And we told Danica about the guests in the coffin maker's shop. And despite Murray being very charismatic, we didn't get anything out of Danica re the Keepers of the Feather. But she did offer a potentially mutually beneficial alliance, but it will require Murray to be honest about something. Diota, uncharismatically, managed to persuade Danica to try and get Henrik out when it all kicks off. And then in all caps, no one wants to go to Blinsky's Toys. I guess no cool magic items for you then. Everyone reconvened at the church. We brought Father Lucian up to speed about the situation with the demon and Milivoj and Henrik and the vampire spawn and the bones. It's going to take him the night, so it's going to take him a while to reconsecrate the church. He told us the story of St. Andrel, and he seemed to think that maybe the spawn were put here deliberately when the church was desanctified so that the townsfolk would have nowhere left to run. That's a bit scary. Father Lucian recommended that the party go and speak to the Burgomaster to get him to buy into sorting out the spawn problem. So, off to the Burgomaster we went. There were some excellent knocker jokes. We met the Burgomistress, Lydia. She was very charismatic. We met a mountain of a man called Izek, who led us into the den where we could meet the Burgomaster. Izek is a human lad with a fiendish arm who was really interested in Mari, but not in an awful creepy way, just in a kind of wildly curious way. The Burgomaster is a weird guy. That's literally what my notes say, but he does have 2 cool big dogs. We told him about the vampire spawn and he will mobilize the town guard, etc. But he wants the party to help too, because they're adventurers and that's what they're good at. The plan is to attack at noon tomorrow when the weak Barovian sun is as high as it can be. We're going to evacuate nearby buildings, set fire to the building to start, have a fire brigade on standby, reinforce the guards on the wall in case the spawn try to escape, and hope for the best. The Burgomaster is also convinced that Lady Watcher is the source of great evil and wants us to investigate her in exchange for money that the party can spend in Doom kitting up on stuff. Elise or Mink, and I wasn't sure whether it was Elise or Mink, but somebody decided that Teddy is definitely a knitter and he loves craft. So Teddy sneaked off to speak to Lydia in the parlor.
This was more about Teddy was the only one who hadn't already, drawn aggro from the Burgomaster, so we needed someone who could sneak off. And less about... And it was deception for the sake of... If we can get someone to talk to Lydia, our best bet is probably Teddy.
Yes. Even though he's still stinky, it'll probably be fine. Izek wants to show Murray his doll collection upstairs in his room, and the Burg taking with Mink and Diota. So, Cup Master and the dogs and Mink and Diota outside. Start there?
Sure. I forget what we're talking about.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, it's
You just wanted to go outside.
Does over the table, does the Burgomaster know that the church is consecrated and the bones and stuff? Because the bones of St. Angelo is like a big secret. So do we think he knows, or is it like even he doesn't know? In talking to Father Lucian,
I don't think if you know, but I think you would be surprised if he knew.
Okay.
Because Father Lucian said that the only person other than himself that knew was the kid. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because he seemed to suggest that it was part of his training to like take over at the church eventually. So it would seem like it was you are involved with the church, not the city.
I'm very charmed by the single cat ear that I can see poking up in Lena's chair.
Yes, I know.
He's like, I've taken the spot. Okay. I don't know that I have much else to say. I think we're just kind of
distracting.
Maybe
we were just like pulling him outside and trying to like at most sort of suss out it. Book, that's not good behavior, Book. That's not what your mother wants. Book, we can see you.
He's like,
you're
no
on camera.
Can see me.
I have recorded evidence of your sin.
Yeah, I don't know that I have any specifics. I think the only thing I could angle for here is like guards at the church while it's not consecrated, just in case, like just to be helpful. But I don't know why I would ask for that if I can't talk about the bones or consecration.
So I think he said to you that the church has been, maybe he said this to you, or maybe Father Lucian said this to you, that like the church has been under attack is like too strong a word, but like since the church has been deconsecrated, which Vargas may not know about, there have been more undead etc.s around the church, and they've been like barricading themselves in physically, and they've been fine. But they would, I think Vargas said this to you, or it might have been Lucian, they would appreciate you guys guarding the church tonight as the last night of at risk before it's reconsecrated.
Okay, so I'll say, so first of all, love your dogs. Great dogs. So cool.
Daphne and Kenneth.
Oh, Daphne and Kenneth, great names. How'd you name? No, okay, we don't need to. I love the idea that like Daphne and Kenneth in spirit are these like giant hunting, like
100%.
big burly. Yeah. Okay. So Father Lucian was mentioning that there's been some disturbances a little bit at night around the church. We've been trying to help him establish a longer term solution for this, but it's going to take another night at least for him to get that far. So I'm wondering if maybe tonight, just to kind of set his mind at ease as he finishes some spiritual communing with his deity, that if maybe we could have some guards also stationed around just to make sure that he's safe tonight.
I mean, so it's difficult. I'm working with limited resources, and if we're already expecting that tomorrow I'm going to have to, I'm calling in overtime essentially, and I'm pulling in people on their days off to deal with the situation tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to have anyone spare tonight as well.
Okay.
Mink, sad thumbs up emoji.
I guess you have overnight guards, right? Guards who already work the overnight shift.
We do, yes, but we have to patrol the whole town. I hate the whole town.
Have to, or choose to, because I think sometimes you're just looking for people breaking curfew, and I'm trying to tell you that there might be zombies attacking the church. So if we concentrate forces, decrease the patrols, we might accomplish both things without really sacrificing any safety, because people breaking curfew is probably just because they want to fuck somebody and not because they're trying to destroy everything. But there will absolutely be somebody, well, most likely, according to Father Lucian, actual danger at the church.
Yes. But I feel like this needs to be dealt with discreetly, and if I'm already mobilizing guards for tomorrow, is this not something that you can deal with tonight? Can you just
You want us to not sleep tonight too, so that we can be exhausted for the fight tomorrow?
There will definitely be enough time for you to get a long rest.
And then exhaust all of our resources fighting in the morning and then have a fight in the afternoon as well.
No, you'll have a fight tonight and then you get to go to bed for 8 hours and have a fight tomorrow.
Oh, so your guard can do the same thing. They can fight with us tonight, have a sleep, and then fight with us tomorrow.
I will send Izek with you tonight. How's that? He's pretty useful. Have you seen his arm? It's very cool.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Listen, we'll take it back up. I don't know what else to do there. So yeah, we'll take back up if you've got it to spare, which clearly you don't.
Izek loves a fight.
Okay.
Jota has mostly just been watching this with like, what the fuck is going on?
What do you mean, what the fuck is going on? I'm trying to make it so that we don't have two.
No. With the Burgomaster. Like,
yeah.
Why are you
he's a weird guy.
Distinctly uninterested in saving people?
Yeah, well. He's
okay. Yeah. Power. I think I just stopped paying attention much to the Burgomaster and throw sticks for the dogs for a while.
Dogs love it.
Great.
All right. Do we want to leave that there and then go back inside to Teddy at the crafting circle? Unless there's anything else you want to ask the Burgomaster or try to assess from him or anything? No?
No.
All right. So I think, Teddy, we'd managed to sneak you past the Burgomaster back into the hall so you can go into the crafting circle room.
Are they like upstairs or same?
No, it's all on the ground floor. The only person going upstairs is Murray with Izek to see Izek's dolls.
Oh, I see. I am wondering if en route to the crafting circle.
Oh, yeah.
If we can kind of give Teddy a chance to. I just want to see if Teddy manages to like smell himself. Like if he just happens to notice that he smells bad before he gets to the crafting circle. And I don't think it would be easy. I think that he's a hermit. He's a Pegasus farmer. He's spent however long, many years stuck in a a time loop, and he's just kind of an overall weirdo. So I don't think he's that perceptive. So I'm okay with it being like pretty hard for him to do, but I would like to give him a chance.
Give it a shot.
So I don't know what the
I
DC
think it would be
is.
perception.
Or anything, yeah.
So you can roll a perception check.
Now, I guess, but okay, I guess is that technically passive perception? Because he shouldn't even know to try to perceive it. I'm getting into the philosophy of D&D now.
Yeah, I'm going to put you in the ravine with Andy.
So the question would become, yes, passive perception, which is always active. It's not a roll. That's the point. It's just how generally perceptive are you.
Yeah.
The question would be, is Teddy in some way like primping in preparation for going into this? Is he like fixing his hair, etc., which would count as like I am now actively checking my appearance and presentation?
I like that. He's been kind of strong-armed into this whole situation.
Strong-minked, I believe it is.
Strong-minked. Make arms. Okay, yeah. So if you don't mind, I'll roll a perception check just to see if he's able to kind of realize how bad it is.
With a 19.
19.
19 perception. Yeah, you're maybe like, straightening up your arm or whatever, and you go to like brush some imaginary dust off the front of you, and you realize that you're covered in this gunk. And as you like wipe some off with your hand, you do the kind of, oh, and at that point you realize that you're covered in this, like a bit of the gunk still remaining is pretty stinky.
And where am I? Am I in some kind of corridor or like some kind of in-betweens room or something on my way to or am I right outside the crafting circle?
One moment, please. You are, you're in a corridor. So you came like out of the den and you snuck down the corridor to your left, and you know that you're going to want to go into one of the doors like further up on your right. But yeah, you're basically in a corridor on the ground floor, the bottom floor of the Burgomaster's house. But like, you don't know where a washroom is, if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, no washroom. I mean, Teddy's like, ah. And he's looking around. He's kind of in a panic. He's like, oh no. He's like smelling his armpits. It's the alchemy. It's not
It's
BO.
not Teddy. Teddy doesn't smell it. It's the goo that he wiped off himself is stinky. So you feel like you could be less stinky if you found somewhere to wipe the goo. If you could like wipe most of the goo off yourself. You could de-gooify yourself.
I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna maybe try something else. Because I was looking at Teddy's inventory, and because of his background, he does have some incense.
Are you gonna? Okay.
Can I cover up the smell of the alchemy with some incense?
This is like the middle schooler's Axe body spray solution.
Yes,
showering.
Exactly. It's yeah.
I don't even know what role this would be. Performance?
I think
sleight of hand? I'm going to make Lydia roll perception to see if she smells you.
Why not? Medicine? No, it's not medicine. I mean,
trying to cover a bodily stench,
right?
Oh, good. The techniques he's applying for this are ones that surgeons have learned.
Did you say I could roll performance, or does that make sense? Or I mean, I guess religion might also make sense because that's why he has the incense. I think it's part of his priest pack or something, right?
What scriptures are trying to recall? I feel like medicine obviously makes more sense than religion.
But like, if I mean, what do you like? What is the role to see if he can effectively use the incense? Because that is something he has practice based on religious ceremony. If the role is to determine how effective the incense is at covering the smell, then I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like
I don't think it's a role. I think it's just a GM ruling.
It's not I was gonna say it's not a role. It's a GM ruling. If Debbie wants to, also Debbie hit to me what the role is. It's a roll by Lady Watcher to see if she perceives you as smelly through the incense. And if Debbie wants to add a layer of, I don't know, chaos to it, you could do a simple, like, luck dice roll, where if it's, 1 to 9, it's a not as good result. If it's a 10 above, it's a good result. And then change the DC for Lady Watcher noticing it based on that.
But it's not Lady Watcher, right? It's Lydia.
Sorry. Yes, not Lady Watcher.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Debbie? I'll defer to you, obviously.
Think we should roll. What you should do, roll a D100, and that will tell us how effective your incensing yourself is, which will then set how hard. Yeah. Which will then set how hard Lydia's perception is going to be. Like if you roll a 1, then Lydia's roll, like her passive perception is going to a 30.
30% effective. Much like Axe body spray.
That is generous to Axe.
That is generous.
Okay. So let's. Perception is wisdom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Teddy's like lighting some sticks of incense and just kind of waving it around himself, kind of like rubbing ashes over the goo.
I feel like at this point,
the armpit too.
At this point, the roll should have been like a dexterity saving throw to see if you avoid setting yourself the fuck on fire. But
oh my god, if he catches a flame wind, I want that to happen.
And the hallway is full of dried sticks ready for the.
Yeah.
Oh god, Jesus, I forgot that.
No, so we're not. I don't want to go down that route because I really don't want to burn this house down.
I don't think dried sticks would catch fire from some ash from some incense. To be honest with you,
they would if Teddy got set on fire first.
Yeah, but
that's true.
But what is? I mean, what is the alchemy goo, and how will it interact with?
Oh god,
Jesus. I
Jesus.
don't think you weren't trying to make anything explosive when you alchemied, were you?
No, I think his was a healing.
It did indeed explode, didn't it?
Oh, it just
blurbled more.
Yeah, yes, it burbled.
I'll be right.
Technical term. So, as you perhaps approach the crafting circle and like open the door, you can walk into the room. Would you like me to describe the room to you?
Well, is that so there's a door, but Teddy knock first? Teddy might knock first.
Okay. So you're going to knock on the door, and then Lydia comes and opens the door and goes, "Hello, how may I..." Oh, goodness. What have you been rolling in?
Hi. What? Nothing.
Oh, what's that smell then?
It might be you, but probably not. It is probably, we were just having a meeting in the other room with your husband. So this is kind of official business. It's all kind of very official, like being here, and the smell is probably a part of that.
I've never had an official smell like that before. That's pretty horrendous.
Things are pretty horrendous in Barovia right now.
Everything's great in Valakai. We have our festivals.
Yeah, I've heard about the festivals. The festivals are great. Can I do you have a moment? Can we chat? How's the crafting going?
Oh, well, why don't you come in and see?
Yes, I'd love to, and then I could take a look at the room.
Excellent. So you walk into the room, and it's like a dining room, and there you can hear like the chatter of voices around. I've forgotten how to say this word. Chandelier? I'm an adult. A chandelier of wrought iron.
I think you'll find it's chandelier.
Do you know what? That's what my brain went. My brain went chandelier. And I was like, I don't think that's right.
No. Have you even watched Friends? It's Chandler. Chandler.
I've heard it's croissant.
A croissant of wrought iron fitted with wax candles hangs above a polished wooden dining table. I hate all of you. Around the table are seated 8 women of various ages in comfortable high-backed chairs. They wear faded clothes, they're drinking tea and eating cake. And Lydia walks in with you and goes, ladies, how go the decorations and costumes for the children? Are we nearly done? And then she shows you around the table, and they're obviously making decorations for the Festival of the Blazing Sun and some little outfits for kids. Would you like to help? sorry for the smell. It's an official business smell.
Sure, I can help a little bit. If maybe we could sit off to the side here. I don't. Hi, ladies. It's great to be here. This looks great. The festival sounds great. It should be a lot of fun. But yeah, Lady Lydia, is that right?
Just Lydia's fine.
Lydia, yes. Connected to the official business. What do you? I can. What? Give me something to do while we talk. What can I help with?
Are you really
Costumes?
good
We
at
doing
knitting?
costumes?
You seem like a knitter.
Do I? Heard that from somebody else just a few minutes ago.
Hmm.
I could try knitting. Yes, I mean, I've had to. In my years of travels, I've had to, you know, sit and use sharp objects and string-like things to repair items, which is comparable. So yeah, I'll give it a try.
We've got is we're kind of making bunting. So if you can just tie some of these bunting triangles onto the string, it's not really knitting, but I think that's more your speed.
That sounds fine.
So she gives you like a pile of triangles and like a long rope of ribbon for you to make bunting.
Cool. So festival is going to be a really good time for the kids, huh?
Well, and all of us, yes.
But you like kids, right?
Yes.
You wouldn't want anything bad to happen to kids, right?
No, I don't think anyone would want to.
Well,
But luckily, all is well in Valakai, so nothing to worry
right.
about.
But if the kids in Valakai were in danger, you would want to know that, right? And not just pretend otherwise.
But I'm sure that my husband would want to know. And I'm sure that he would know, and I'm sure that he would manage it appropriately. But all is well in Valakai. I don't think you need to worry about anything, sir.
I'll pause the bunting and just look in Lydia's eyes. Have you ever, for the briefest moment, had the slightest possible suspicion that maybe your husband doesn't know everything and that maybe everything is not all right?
She looks around her at the other ladies, like laughing nervously. Of course not. I think you should go.
Do I
All is
need
well
to
in Valakai.
do I need to do an insight check on that, or can I just trust your performance?
I mean, what does my performance tell you, Adam? What did you get from that?
She doesn't actually mean that. Okay. And she's like looking around at everybody. Okay. Teddy will. Teddy kind of squiggles his mouth.
And
he does his best
squirtifies
to,
his
like,
eyes.
get his eyes spiraling. Yeah. And he's like, "Ooh, I'm feeling kind of dizzy. I think I'm having a reaction to. I don't know. I was kind of fibbing about the official business spell. It's actually like I had like an alchemy mishap earlier, and then I covered it up with some incense, and I think I'm having some kind of allergic reaction or something.
Dear.
Can you show me the way to? Can you help me? Can you just help me get me away from here?"
Yes, sure. And she takes you out the front and guides you towards the right and opens the front door for you. Is this helpful?
Are we alone?
You and her, yes.
Yes. All right. Okay. Listen. I understand the need to keep up appearances. I understand that, there's a need to pretend that everything is okay. And often maybe things are fine. Things are not fine right now. We just had to save a child's life this morning because it was like being taken over by a demonic entity. And so there are some vampire spawns in the attic of the coffin maker's house, I think is right. And so we need somebody to convince the burgomaster to take this seriously in a way that is realistic and that will protect the children who deserve to have a festival with nice costumes and bunting. Otherwise, everybody's in grave danger.
Don't think any of that's possible because all is well in Valakai. We just had the Wolf's Head Jamboree Festival. We're preparing for the Festival of the Blazing Sun. If you've spoken to my husband, he will handle it appropriately. I really think you should go and wash off whatever's causing you to have these hallucinations.
Your husband is an incompetent
He's a great
fool.
man, I know.
Is there some kind of magic affecting this woman? Can I do can I see if there's
you fully
something that's
can
making
roll
her this
Arcana
obtuse?
if you would like.
Making her completely impenetrable to my attempts at persuasion.
A 0. That's great. Like on the disadvantage roll, it would be a 0.
Yeah, I know.
You're not sure. If it is a magical effect, it's a pretty advanced one. But you also feel like maybe it's not magical, it's just this is how you survive Barovia. Heavily in denial.
Oh, it's not magic, it's cognitive dissonance. But no, it's the lack of cognitive dissonance, right?
It's cognitive nonce.
Yes. Above the table, is there anything else I should be asking her friends? Or like this was basically it was going to try to get some influence or.
Yeah, it was a long shot, I think, to see if we could find a different way of influence in this city, and I think that it would take a lot more work than we have time to do to deprogram Lydia from the cult of Burgomaster Vargas.
All right, listen, lady. First of all, I'm not hallucinating anything. That was just an emoji that I faked.
What is an emoji?
Second of all, if anything happens to the people of this town, especially the children, it's on you and your husband. Think about that. I mean, really think about it.
Do you want to make that an intimidation check?
Yeah!
Teddy is notoriously intimidating, just like Mari's very charismatic.
She actually is!
15.
15.
All right, so with a 15, and you're kind of like, first of all, and second of all, and you're really like getting up in her face, like she backs off a couple of steps. She says, I have no power in this town. My husband, the burgomaster, is the one who makes the decisions, and I'm just doing my best to survive in Barovia with my husband. If you want to have a fight with someone, might I suggest him, but you can leave me out of it. And then she goes to like close the door in your face, like moving you outside and closing the door so you're outside her house.
So third of all, I don't see your husband's the burgermaster, but I don't see any burgers around here.
And she lets you finish that sentence, and then she closes the door in your face.
All right.
So you think what you got out of her was as much as you could get, which is like she's not going to try and influence anyone for you, because I think you realize that she's got no power. There's nothing that she can do to help you.
Yes, indeed, Debbie. But what I didn't tell you, but I'm retroactively adding, is that Teddy happened to leave on Lydia's street seat in the craft room before he left, very discreetly, a copy of Alyssa Strada.
Of what?
Oh, Alyssa Strada.
What is that?
She's got some reading to do. So,
It's Greek. It's the
play where
Aristophanes. Yeah.
the women stage a sex strike to end the war.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I learned something. Yeah. What language was that in?
Lydia.
Was that in common?
The discussion with
No, the
book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, common.
Okay.
Surely she reads common.
You don't know that she reads.
Yeah, that's true.
You didn't ask.
I left a picture book version too.
There's a lot of retroactive stuff going on here. Teddy left a small stack of books in different languages, all trying to get the point across. You gave Lydia homework? Wow. Okay. So Diota and Mink are out the back of the house in the gardens. Teddy is now on like the front step of the house, having been shut out of the house by Lady Lydia. So I guess next is Murray with the dolls.
Do it. Yeah. The weird guy.
He's fine.
He's weird.
Yeah, okay. So Izek takes you out into the hall, like where sort of Teddy was, but you're probably gone by the time that Teddy sneaks to have the whole conversation with Lydia, to the stairs at the end, upstairs, and then hang on, what room is his room? Please hold. I found it. Okay. So you go up the stairs, turn right, first right, and it's the first door on the right. And he's like, come this way, come this way. So he guides you like the whole way, but you know where you're going. So you're sort of up the top of the stairs and back on yourself. And his room is like on the interior of the house. He does not have a window for his room, which is...
That's a fire hazard.
I think it's pretty horrific, but he's apparently fine with
your
it.
room is a fire hazard.
Well, it's even more true because, and he clicks his finger and like a little mote of flame appears on the end of his finger.
Cool. I can kind of do that too, but it's more like I shouldn't do that inside. That's really cool though. How did you get that arm?
Funny story. It's weird how like you and I are alike with like the making of fire. That's cool. Yeah, so I guess it's time for like me to tell you my life story or whatever.
Yeah.
I lost my arm when I was a kid in a wolf attack.
Uh-huh.
And then one day it grew back, and it grew back like this. Pretty cool, hey?
It just grew back on its own?
Yeah, just like literally overnight, bam, I got a new arm. And this new arm is like, okay, you can tell it's different to my other arm. Like this arm's all like me color and this arm's all red and flame. Like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Do I think he's telling the truth? But it just grew back overnight?
What's a telling the truth roll? Insight.
Insight. Oh, 4. That's good. I'm good at rolling.
You have no clue. This guy is like, he's weird. You're like, okay, I guess, maybe.
Okay. Cool.
You've never heard of an arm growing back overnight, but
yeah,
who knows?
Cool. We should make you a window.
A what?
Window.
Where? It's just
In your
walls.
walls.
You want to cut a hole in one of my walls so I can see out into the corridor?
Well, and then like another hole in the next wall, so that it's like just one long like tubular window, kind of. I mean, there'll be a gap.
The corridor,
Right.
so that
Yes.
people can't walk past without crashing into my tubular window.
Yes.
I don't think you're cut out for a life of interior design, Maury.
It's the fire escape.
Okay. Anyway, come in. And he like unlocks his room. The door is locked and locks it up. And he like steps out of the way and like tries to usher you in front of him. Do you want to go or no?
Sure.
Okay. Dolls. The room is full of pretty little dolls with red skin and auburn hair. Some of them dressed in like really elaborate, beautiful outfits, others like real plain. Some of the dolls are on a long bookshelf, others are arranged in rows on shelves on the walls. Others are like piled on top of the bed. There's a heavy wooden chest at the end of the bed that has dolls on top of it. But what's most odd, as you look at these dolls, and you don't even need a roll for this, is that apart from their clothes, which are a little different, all of the dolls look similar, but they don't all look the same. Some of them have white eyes. Some of them have ram's horns. Some of them have like red gems. And some of them have like different combinations of these things. But they do all look a little bit like you.
This is fucking weird. Cool dolls, yeah. Why do you have so many?
Okay. This is gonna sound weird. So you know how when you're asleep, sometimes you have dreams?
Uh-huh.
All I've ever dreamed about, ever, that I can remember, is you. And so I tried to have Blinsky make a doll that looked just like you. And these are all like the attempts. And I know that they're not right and they're not very good, and it's weird and creepy, but like, I knew what you looked like before I'd ever met you. But like, my whole life I've dreamed about you, but you've looked different in my life. Like, you've changed. And so like, my dreams have changed. Like, how you look in my dreams is different. Like, you didn't used to have the gems, and your eyes used to be a different color. And so I'm trying to get the doll to match what's in my dreams, and it's you, and I didn't know it was you, but now you're here and it's you, and I'm not trying to be horrid or creepy. I'm sorry.
That is weird. You're not wrong.
Isn't
That's
it?
weird.
Is it? Yeah, I know. And I know,
What
like,
is it?
okay, I'm a big guy and I've got a big flaming arm, and like, I love a fight, so everybody's got certain opinions about me. And I know that being a guy, like, people have opinions about a guy having a bunch of dolls that all look the same. I know it's weird.
I mean, I think people might have opinions about anybody having like this many dolls that all look the same. But what are the dreams about? Like, what is the content of them?
Like, we just hang out. We're like besties or like a family or something. We're just together. Like, we're whatever I'm up to, we're like, oh, I'm going fishing in my dream and you're there. Or like, oh, I'm going for a walk and you're there. Or it's time for a festival and you're there.
Huh.
It's weird,
That's weird. And like, that's been your whole life? Like, it predates the arm and...
From when I was like, my earliest memories, like before I was with the Burgomaster, when I was in the orphanage, I don't remember my life like that much before then. Like, I know I had a mum and a dad, and I know that like my dad was there when the wolf attacked, but I don't really remember my mum and dad. And then I was at the orphanage, and then the burgomaster took me in, and you're the constant thing that has always been with me. But you've never been with me, you know? You've never been here until now.
Huh. You should come with us.
Where?
When we leave. I don't know exactly where we're going next. We're not good at planning. There's a lot of options.
I mean, before we go anywhere, do you know what we really should do? You should come with me to Blinsky's Toys so that I can finally get the perfect doll made now that we know exactly what you look like.
Well, it's just that Blinsky's Toys has been mentioned a lot.
Oh yeah, because it's great. It's no fun. It's no Blinsky.
Right. I don't really know what that means.
Oh, it's just like the catchphrase of the shop. Like
what? But like, break that down for me.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't explain the language for you if you don't get it. Like, I'm just not that smart.
Oh, okay. I think we could do a nice sketch of me that you could take. I don't think I have.
I've tried that. That's what all of these dolls are based on.
Right, but you have me here now.
Sketches. Yeah, so I can just take you to Blinsky's Toys, and then he can see you, and he can make the doll that I've dreamt about my whole life.
Why do you need another doll, though, if you're going to come with us?
Because I don't know that I'm allowed to come with you.
Well, who'd stop you?
I owe the burgomaster so much, I don't think I can just leave.
Why do you owe him?
He took me in when I was a kid.
But you were at the orphanage. I've been there. It's quite nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was it not nice then?
Oh no, I didn't have a great time at the orphanage, and it's nobody's fault. Like, when you're a kid and you've only got one arm, and like, kids are cruel sometimes. And so I got bullied, and then I dealt with one of the bullies in a way that allegedly is illegal. And the burgomaster took me in, kept me safe, and pardoned me. So I live here, and he keeps me on the straight and narrow.
Right. I've done things that are allegedly illegal too. They're not, I mean, that's not a real thing. Not really. You just do what you have to in Barovia.
No, we have quite strict laws, yeah.
Oh,
and killing someone is apparently not good.
Oh.
But then sometimes I am allowed to kill people, which is fun.
Right,
like
that's really confusing.
in a fight, like wolves and vampire spawn and zombies, cool. But bullies, apparently no. So,
but how are you supposed to know who to kill and who not to kill?
That's why the burgomaster tells me. I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
The burgomaster tells me. It keeps me on the straight and narrow.
But sometimes, I think sometimes the people who tell you who it's okay to not kill or kill, like, maybe they're not always exactly right. I don't know, though.
No, I don't know either. But I don't really want to ask those kind of philosophical questions. I
didn't either. But then,
just don't think about it. If someone's telling you that something's right or wrong, they're probably right. And let's just not think about it too much.
But what if different people are telling me different things are right or wrong?
I don't want to think about that. Can we go to Blinsky's Toys, please?
I just really don't want to go to the toy shop. There's just been a lot of pressure to go there, and that just makes me really not want to go there.
Wow. Okay. Well, that hurts my feelings, but okay.
Oh, no, don't be... It's okay. You can come with us, and then we'll find another doll maker, and once we get a doll of me made somewhere else, you can come back. And it's just like a little break, so the burgomaster won't be upset.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Why?
I I don't feel like it's a good idea for me to go somewhere where he can't keep me on the straight and narrow.
What does he do to keep you on the straight and narrow?
Tells me what to do, where to go, what the rules are. It's very good.
But you said that but I can tell you, and Mink is good at that. Those things.
Yeah, but I look, I've lived in Valakheim my whole life. The Burgomaster has looked after me since I was a kid. Like, look, I got this new arm with the Burgomaster, so maybe that's a sign that I should
with
stay
the
here.
Burgomaster?
Yes, when I was living here, I got my arm. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, it was about the same time that in my dreams I got the arm, and you started looking a lot more red and scarified and gemmed and everything. What a weird coincidence.
I feel like I've always looked like this. What did I look like before in your dreams?
Oh,
For as long as I can remember, I've looked this way.
oh, well, you used to have brown eyes, I think, like mine. And you didn't always have, like, the gem and the horn. And I didn't always have this arm. I had no arm. Well, but I guess before that I had a regular arm, and then I had no arm, and now I got this red arm. I don't know.
I mean, no, I've always looked like this since I was a little.
Okay.
As long as I can remember, I've looked.
Well,
like
as long
this.
as I mean, as long as I can remember, you haven't.
Well,
But
then how do you
I've
know
only
it's
been
me?
dreaming. It's you. It's fully you.
But if I look like me now and I didn't look like me then, maybe that wasn't me then.
He picks up a doll that looks like you now, and it looks pretty like you now, and he picks up a doll that looks like kind of what he's describing, and it's still, like, obviously your facial structure, like, in doll form. He's like, I don't know, like, my memories probably aren't perfect, but and you can see, like, I'm trying to get the description right, but you changed, and that made it harder. At least in my dreams you did. I don't know. But this has been my whole life, like, and I'm like an old guy now, you know? I'm like, how old are you? Just over the table, how old's Murray?
I don't remember really young. Let me check.
Like 16?
No, I'm an adult.
She's like young 20s.
I'm 20. Yeah, I'm 20.
20, okay. Yeah, like, I'm really old. I'm nearly 30. And this has been
Wait, you've dreamed of me your whole life? You're 10 years older than me. I wasn't.
As long as I can remember,
yet.
I've dreamt of you.
Did you dream of me when I was a little baby, or did I always look like this? Well, not like this, but the size.
Yeah. You were like a baby, and then what's the word when they're crashing into things? Toddler, and then like a little kid, and now like a fully grown adult. And like, okay, you grew up like a regular person does, but you also changed, like the gems and the scars and the horns and stuff. You didn't have those when you were a baby.
Like, I mean, I don't remember what I looked like as a baby.
Nobody
I can't remember that far back.
Nobody does, yeah. But I remember what you looked like when you were a baby, and it was pretty regular.
I look regular.
This arm is not regular.
There's other tieflings.
But you're a human.
I'm a tiefling. That's why I have horns.
I'm a human, so why do I have this arm? Am I a tiefling too?
I mean, maybe. Usually it makes your whole body tiefling, but I don't know. Like, you could be a tiefling and just, like, it just all got concentrated. But you said it grew back, and it wasn't like that before. And it grew back after you moved here? After you came to live here?
Yeah.
Like immediately?
No, some years. I had a good few years, like at the orphanage and then here with the Burgomaster, where I was one-armed Izek. And then like a few years ago, bam, new arm. And then over time, the arm has changed too. It used to be like all one color red. And now, and he points out like the scarified pattern over it. Like now it's got like these markings and it's got like a couple of gems here. It's changed. Like you've changed. It's weird.
Does the scarification like look like the scarification I have on my neck? Like, is it the same pattern?
Yep. And he lets you, like, he will hold his arm out for you so you can, like, inspect it. So, like, you don't have to roll or anything. He's letting you look at it and touch it and whatever as much as you want.
I think you should come with me. There's some people I know who live near here who might be able to tell us what's going on. And then you can come back. It's really close.
I don't know if I'm allowed.
It's just up on the lake. Like, that's real close.
Okay, well, maybe after we've dealt with the thing tomorrow, we could go and then come back before it'll dark.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, I'll come, but only if you come with me to Blinsky's Toys.
It's just, like, how long would that take? I'm supposed to go guard a graveyard tonight and still try to get 8 hours of sleep.
Oh, you've got so much time.
And we have dinner with the weird women.
Lady Watcher?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do we have time to go to Blinksy's before dinner?
Oh, you've got so much time.
Okay. But just really quick, because...
Yeah, it's on the way.
Okay. And yeah, okay, that works. We can just swing in, real quick sketch of me, and then I'll go to dinner, and you can come back here, and we'll meet up tomorrow. And then after we deal with the things, we will go to the lake.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Blinsky's Toys! And he picks up, like,
Yay.
the doll that looks most like you, but not exactly like you, and, like, tucks that in his pocket, or, like, in his little satchel or whatever, and is like, okay, let's go. And he's still got this fucking enormous axe over the back of him as well. Just like, this is a guy who loves dolls and also fighting.
Solid choices.
We have to get the rest of my group also.
Okay, sure.
Also, just as a note, not me being an artificer who can create an exact likeness with an action.
I don't think I know that. I've just seen you do stuff with ink.
Okay, so we toddle back out and back down the stairs, and I guess around about this time, Mink and Diota are coming back in from the garden with Daphne and Kenneth. And what's his name? Vargas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All good, Mari?
We're going to Blinsky's Toys.
Yeah, we're going to Blinksy's. Just it's on the way to dinner, and this way, tomorrow we can all go to the lake together because it's quite nice.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, and he'll take us there tomorrow.
After the
Yeah.
After the thing tomorrow, you know the thing?
Should be quick, right?
Okay. And just and also Isaac.
Yeah.
Vargas was saying that you could help us guard the church tonight.
Oh yeah, sure. If that's what you want, boss. Sure.
Okay. So we all go to Blinsky's and then we'll meet up at the church for the evening after.
I think we have to go to dinner. Yeah.
Yeah, you got dinner with Lady Watcher. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't want to, but somebody made us stay in the town.
No, I'm just saying
involved in things.
And then we don't go. You don't have to take invitations, you know? Someone invites you somewhere and you say, thank you so much. I'm busy guarding a church with my life.
Right. I guess we could send a note
saying, sorry, we got caught up almost dying.
Yeah.
To save the town from zombies.
I'm sure everybody would find that acceptable.
Is this a conversation that's happening like in the house before you've left?
No, because I don't want Vargas to hear all this. Okay, yeah, so we'll head out and I'll be like, oh, Teddy, and then the door opens and we see Teddy standing on the stoop. I'm like, great. Okay, here we are.
All right, Tablinski's toys, follow me.
We're just gonna go and get a doll, like a sketch made of me, so he can. This sounded more normal when I started saying it in my head. Anyway, so that he can get a doll made of me that's in my exact likeness. It should be really quick.
All right, hang on.
What? Why?
So he has like hundreds of dolls that look very similar to me. He's been trying to recreate.
I know it's weird. I know it's weird. I'm not.
It's okay. I think he's been dreaming about me his whole life, not like in a
creepy
way.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Let's just take on face value that this isn't a creepy thing.
Okay.
It's still extremely weird.
It's still extremely. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't have to be your intentions are creepy. It's still creepy as fuck.
Wait, that's why.
I'm sorry.
That's why we're all going to go to the lake tomorrow after we deal with the thing.
Oh, what? How is that going to help?
Oh, it's just a really nice lake. Oh, not just. It's a nice lake, though. I grew up by it.
For God's sake.
Marie said that there would be some people there
that the lake going to help.
Some people that might be able to. You said this, Marie, that there are some people there that might understand why.
Right. Yeah.
Like Marie and I, like why I've dreamt about Marie my whole life. Why my arm looks like Marie.
There's some old wise people who live there. There's a little village, and they might also be able to help us with some of the other problems. Although I think maybe Izik and just me will go into the little village, and the rest of you will stay on the shore because I don't think they like you.
How they like me?
They haven't said they don't like you. They're very wise.
They're very wise, or they're very like xenophobic. They don't like outsiders. Like what? Mari.
But it's okay. You can fish. There's fish. And it'll be like half an hour talking to them, and then I'll be back.
Diota's gonna look at me. We've crossed a line, right? We've tried. We've gone past a line here where she has to say something, right?
Right. There's a village. It said there's a village with wise people. And they don't want you to come there, but I don't want you to stay here without me. So you'll just stay on the shore and fish, and then I'll be back.
And then you were not going to tell us about the village. You wanted us to go to the lake. You didn't give us any information about why we were going to the lake. And then you insisted there wasn't information to tell us. And now it's coming out that, in fact, all along, there has been information to tell us, which is the thing we've been telling you from the beginning is what's causing the mistrust. And you want us so desperately to trust you. So I am going to try very hard to say this in a way that is about the future of our relationship and not the past of it.
Okay.
This kind of situation where we find out after you've insisted there's not things being hidden, and then first of all, we knew things were being hidden and you lied and that made us uncomfortable. Now we're finding out that there was hidden information and you're still not really forthcoming with it. Izik had to tell us. And now it feels really hard to want to trust you in the future. It would really help, Mari, to know anything else about who the people at the lake are, why you want to go there, why we can't go with you into the village, what information they might have, how we might be able to ingratiate ourselves with them if they're very wise and forthcoming with information or help. Anything besides this.
You can't go into the village because they don't want you there. And I don't think I think it would be bad if you did.
Okay. Can you give us a few more details about why they don't want us there? They don't like outsiders.
They didn't say. They just.
You've been speaking with them.
Not exactly.
Okay.
No.
Let me be less literal then. You've been in communication in some manner with them, whether written, telepathic, spoken, or otherwise, with them since you've met us.
Yeah, my family lives there. And so I've been in communication with my aunts.
Okay.
And my aunts are very old, I think, and very powerful. And they should be able to tell me why his arm looks like me. And since it's real close, it's just a quick detour to like find that out, because that's weird. And he says I didn't used to look like this, but they'll be able to clear it all up. He says I'm not a tiefling, but they'll be able to clear it all up. They'll know. So we'll just have a quick chat with my aunts and then come back, but they don't want you there. But I don't want you here without me.
Okay.
And my dad used to fish on the lake. He probably still does. And he catches a lot of fish. So you can fish while I'm talking to my aunts.
Is your dad human?
I didn't write down any races for any of my family members. Debbie, is my dad human?
I don't know. Hang on. Fuck. Shit. What was
I did a really good backstory. Did not do that.
So detailed. What? Hang on. What was your dad's name?
Lake.
Here's the description that I have. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say human. Your dad is a human.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad's human.
I turn to Diota and Teddy and I say, have either of you been secretly communicating with other parties that seem to have some sort of say in how we behave or act while here? Now would be the time. I have not. I have written 0 letters. I have no communication in any other manner with people besides the 4 of you or 3 of you.
The pendant whispers to me, but I think I've told you that.
You're interacting with?
The pendant speaks to you sometimes. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I can't remember if I said that or not.
Okay. Okay. So we have
I don't listen to it.
Okay. You don't take orders from it or commands.
No, God, no.
It doesn't dictate your behavior.
As far as I'm aware.
Teddy?
I have weird PTSD flashbacks to a vague memory of me potentially coming close to dying in a storm.
I put my hand on Teddy's shoulder. I just kind of bracingly like squeeze. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. And in those flashbacks, this is not like prophetic dreams from a god telling you now go stab Diota in his sleeper. Sorry, their sleep or anything like that.
Please don't.
It just seems to be, for the time being, tragic and upsetting, but benign in the sense of no influence from another worldly source that we can tell.
Yeah, and there's probably nothing about it that will be revealed to me later.
Teddy, if you ever want to talk about your dreams or about these flashbacks, I hope you know that 80% of the time we're on the road, I'm having really fucked up dreams also.
Oh.
So anytime, bud. I turn back to Mari.
Mink, they haven't told me to like kill Diota in their sleep.
That's good. That's a good baseline to work from. What have they been telling
I'm
you?
uncomfortable with how much this is focused on killing me in my sleep.
Can we like pause really quick while I refer to what I have?
Yeah, of course, of course.
He's excited about going to Blinsky's toys.
Yeah, we're still like walking to Blinsky's toys. We're having this incredibly, and Isaac's just right there being like, what?
Isaac's just like,
yeah, for real. The drama. front row seats to a live taping of The Real Housewives of Valakai.
Debbie, have I only heard from my aunts once or twice?
I think only once.
Okay. Right. Okay. I think that's right.
But that's not unexpected. That's nothing untoward. That's
right. So they just told me that we shouldn't stay here, which I think is pretty obvious at this point. Because it's not very safe, because apparently the Devil's Consort, they basically told me about the stuff that we know now. That the Devil's Consort had visited and brought some you-know-whats in, and that's why I was trying to get us to leave. And I just really wanted to get out because they said it wasn't safe, and they didn't want us to get hurt. They were warning us so that we wouldn't get hurt. And then they said that you should not go to the lake. You shouldn't go there. And I guess they also said that I shouldn't come home yet, but I think they probably meant just for like a long time. I think like a quick like half-hour break to check in about why his arm looks like me is probably okay.
Okay.
Incidentally, while this is going on and Diota is suffering from what they're increasingly sure is a stroke, are the patterns like Isaac made a comment of like, my arm looks like her. With that as prompting, if Diota is kind of investigating what I would want to do based on the way that this conversation is going, and every conversation generally goes, sort of from a distance check to see if like the patterns look the same. And then probably, if Isaac would let me, investigate Isaac's arm more closely.
Yeah. So you could roll perception to like look at a distance to see like, are these patterns the same? Are the formulations the same? And then you can talk to Isaac and see. A dirty 20. Mm-hmm. So from your kind of like looking at Marie, the bits of skin that you can see, which is not that much, because I think, Lena, correct me if this is wrong, but like Marie normally has her hood up and like is relatively covered, but she has some scarification that is visible.
Yeah, most of her skin is covered, except like her neck is scarified that you can see.
Mm-hmm. And obviously like that bit of the body is different to an arm, but there's like maybe some angles to it or some patterns or some like not symbols, but like shapes.
Well, and this is going from someone who's an artist. Like, Diota is a visual artist and a calligrapher, so I figured.
Yeah. It's exactly the same. It's like, it's if you're thinking about this in terms of like a work of art, you can look at this and it's done by the same artist.
It's the same visual language, it's the same motifs, etc.
Yeah.
At this Diota, while this conversation is going, Diota's like, hey, can I just look at the patterns on your arm a little bit? Would you mind?
Sure.
Thank you. I feel like at times Diota has probably just like jumped up so that like they're essentially being carried by Isaac on the arm so that they can like peer over.
Yeah, he'll pop you up on the shoulder and like hold you there so you can look at it. No worries.
Oh, thank you so much. So now I guess I would want to like investigation and potentially like arcana, trying to see if I recognize meaning in these.
I just go straight arcana at this point. If you're up that close with it and you're kind of prodding and poking it around.
15?
15. So you're not entirely sure, and you Diota don't know the history of like, oh, this arm grew back. You weren't in the room for any of that conversation, that the information that Marie knows. But it, from looking at it, it doesn't it doesn't look like the patterns themselves, they're not like runes. They're not giving any specific magical power. But what it is telling you is Izek clearly has infernal heritage. And this arm is like a physical manifestation of that. And it's weird that it's not all over the rest of him like it is Marie. But it's like an infernal arm has appeared, like separate from the rest of him.
And it feels like he has heritage, so this is like a type of like atavistic regression or something.
Yeah, sure.
The same thing happened to Teddy with the being reborn here and becoming more dragonborn. As a note above the table, because Mink is not paying any attention to this and has no idea that this is going on.
I love how like each of you are like have different pieces and you're trying to build this puzzle whilst I'm trying to keep you blindfolded. It's really annoying.
And then I think the other thing, so I would say that like the other conversation could continue, but I would generally continue investigating like the scarring patterns, etc. I might sort of quickly sketch or even just imbue on an object, because I can do that to hold it for a little bit. Investigating the gems, like what types are they? Is there anything with like placement of them? And again, like I can roll for this when and where it might be needed, but like I have proficiency in medicine, arcana, history, religion. So generally, like also on like for the gems and the scarification, does it feel like it follows a more natural pattern? Like where gems are like, oh, it's on like the point of the elbow, it's on joints, it's, replacing certain types of bone, or does it feel like it's artistic placement, if that makes sense?
Okay. So whilst you are, what's the word? Like on the shoulder of Izek, and you're looking at all of this, and he's pretty chill about it all. He's like, hey, you want to see something cool? And like clicks his fingers and shows you the same like flame trick that he showed Marie before. And we'll quite like patiently, like as you like twist and turn it and as you poke and prod the different things and whatever, I would like you to roll like intelligence, just straight intelligence. It's not you can add your proficiency bonus, but it's not any
specific type of thing.
You're kind of going, and it's a little bit of history, it's a little bit of medicine, it's a little bit of arcana.
I'm going to roll arcana because that's my intelligence plus my proficiency, but it's the intelligence roll. 23.
Okay.
I am built for one thing. It is being smart.
So you don't know. As I said, you don't know the story about why about Izek not having an arm and then having this arm or whatever. But the scarification pattern and the gem placement and like everything else that's going on with this arm, it is pulling out Izek's natural infernal heritage. So somewhere way back in his history, there's some infernal blood, and this is like the physical manifestation of that. But you can tell by like the ritualistic evidence on his arm that the ritual has been done to pull this out by a hag. But it hasn't been done to Izek. He's like a side effect.
As we want to transition back to the other conversation and or how we would want to integrate this, I will say there will be a muffled And if any of the party looks back, there is just 5'3" Diota perched on this man's shoulder with like scrolls of paper down their left arm so that they can take notes, and just a very freaked out expression on their face.
Everything okay up there?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're good.
Want to get down?
I'm good up here for a minute more. I'm gonna sort of tap on the gems. Do you feel this? Any?
No.
Okay.
But you can't pop them off either and sell them. They're like skin.
I wasn't going to try to. I just was interested in the sensation of it.
Yeah, no. It's just like, okay, so you know when you've swung an axe and you've got like callousy bits on your hand? It's like that. Like there's limited sensation there, but they just look like gems. But I think they're just skin. Is that gross?
No, Jota's going to sort of pause in their notes. I appreciate that you would look at me and think that a metaphor of swinging an axe repeatedly would be inside my direct experience. But I do understand, and it's not gross.
Okay. I just assume that everybody swings an axe occasionally, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Your axe is larger than me.
Yeah, maybe don't try and swing that. You might swing your toes off.
If anyone is going to try that's associated with me, it would be Graboa. So I'm going to keep... I'm so now fully into sort of passively, just in the background. Diota's continuing to think about this to try to figure out what could be happening here, what this type of ritual might entail, and ways that it might be interruptible, alterable, affects any of this. Diota's going into research mode.
Sure. Okay.
But
fine. So we can park Diota there.
Yeah.
I feel like there's still conversation happening between Mink and Marie, at least. But do we want to take a little break here and then come back and pick that up, or do we want to press through for a bit more, like press through to Blinsky's toys, maybe? Because we're just walking along the road having this discussion. What's the feeling?
I could go either way. We can try and keep the remainder of the conversation a little bit short if we don't want to like have it be a big drag out thing too. That way, and then go to break. Or if everyone's feeling ready for a break, we can still keep it short. But I can. I'm fine with that too.
Alina, any thoughts?
I'm good with finishing the convo and then doing break.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I don't remember if we had left off with me asking you a question, and that's why
I think we left off with me like telling you what the message. No, telling you what the like message from my aunt was.
Okay. Mari, thank you for telling me and the rest of us about your aunts and your dad. I know it's probably hard to talk about for a variety of reasons, is my guess.
Yeah, they're just really private. They really don't want people knowing about them or talking about them. And you know, my family is also very private and lives there, and I just, you know, I want to respect that. And yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, I don't talk about my family a lot with you either. But I think, you know, we're trying to do something here, the group of us traveling together, and it's really hard to feels like we're doing the same thing when it feels like maybe you're also getting directions or important information that you're not sharing from a different source? If you if you knew about the vampire spawn the whole time, like that could have saved us getting surprised or other trouble, or
then you would have asked me how I knew, and then I would have had to lie, and I didn't want to have to lie.
Yeah, so I guess that's yeah, I guess I don't understand why you have to lie about it yet, but clearly you feel like you do.
I just really don't think I should talk about my aunts. I've
but there has to be a
way
reason
too much
that you
already.
really don't think that, right? Like that's what I'm
They're
saying.
really
like,
private, and there's just been very strong encouragement that anybody who leaves the village should just really keep them on the DL.
Can I do an insight check to specifically see if I think Mari is afraid of some sort of like retaliation or punishment if she lets this information slip?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay.
And Lena, I will let you answer.
Sure, but you have to tell me what the roll means unless it's a really bad.
Yeah, it's an 8. I don't think I've rolled well in like 3 sessions. I literally think I've rolled under 10 like every single time. So that's a whole fucking 8, even though I think maybe like that's Mink's assumption at this point is I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that you don't really know, but I think how Mink would be with this is that's going to be their assumption until proven otherwise. And this role has given you nothing to dissuade you from that assumption, even though it's given you no evidence to persuade you of that assumption either.
Okay. Mari, do they like watch you when you're not in the village or at the lake? Can they see or hear or otherwise tell what you're doing when you're not there?
Probably. I don't know. They didn't say.
But they knew that you were
not all the time. They're really powerful. Yeah. Well, yes. Yes. They knew I was in Valakite because I told them. Because we're near home. But I'm pretty sure they're really powerful.
So you told powerful people that you know don't like us where we were, and that
I didn't know at that point that they didn't like you because I didn't get the message back until I told them, and they didn't say they don't like you. They just said that they don't want you there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said specifically that they said that they don't like us.
I probably did say that, but I'm just guessing.
Okay,
but they said specifically is that they don't. They said don't come home yet. Don't bring the adventurers to my aunt's home. You're not welcome. Which sounds like they don't like you, but I don't know.
You're not welcome? Like,
no.
Were that what you or you as in me, Teddy, and Diota are not welcome?
They're in reference to the adventurers. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, they're really private. People don't really come to the village. They don't really like I just think like people aren't really cool with outsiders usually. And yeah, and they're really powerful. But I don't know if they're watching me all the time. Hopefully not.
Okay.
Probably some of the time.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's look at some dolls, I guess.
Yeah.
Good news, everyone! We're at Blinsky's Toys!
Good.
I feel like as Isaac does that, he gestures with his large arm in excitement, and you will just hear, "Wah!" Ow. Ow, that's fine.
Sorry!
That's fine.
Here are your papers. Isaac will very carefully pick up all your scrolls.
Thank you. Ow.
All right, break time. And then afterwards, Blinsky's Toys. Yay. Gotta open up some character sheets. Don't worry.
Oh gosh. We can't do another fight. Come on. No, she said magic items. There's going to be magic items for us, and they're going to be affordable with our 5 whole gold that we have. I don't know how much gold we have.
I have, in my personal, I have 7, so you were not far off.
Gotta use some gold, guys.
I mean, there's nowhere to spend it, Debbie.
Not yet. All right.
See y'all in a few.
Break time. Ciao. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Curse of Strahd, where at last, we're at Blinsky's Toys. And it's going to be so fun.
I feel like strong-armed us into this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I believe that you chose to come here. And all I had to do is threaten you, bribe you, and off a big old list of magic items. Fine. This is all right. So, you have walked in Valakai, like back up the main street, and as we were walking, Diota did some investigating of Izek's infernal arm, and Mari and Mink had a calm conversation about why it's important to communicate honestly with those around you. And we reached Blinsky's Toys, and Izek announced that we were here with some enthusiasm and accidentally knocked Diota off their shoulder. So Diota had a little crash back to Earth. But we're here. So, oh no, I should have got this ready. I was too busy being distracted by magic items. I can't even blame anyone but myself. So, you've arrived at Blinsky's Toys, and Izek will, like, go in first. Like, he loves this place and has obviously been here loads. So he'll open the door and he'll, like, hold it open for the rest of you and be like, come in, come in, come in. And as you walk in, you see this is a cramped shop that has, like, a dark, like, an entrance portico. So there's two doors. And above the door before you came in, there was a sign shaped like a rocking horse, which is just the coolest thing, with a B, the letter B, engraved on both sides. There are windows either side that are kind of a bit dirty and grimy, and you see, like, as you walk in as well, you see just heaps of toys, and hanging placards that bear the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." So it's just dolls and toys and rocking horses and all of this cool stuff all around. And there's a guy behind the counter who says as you come in, "Hello! Welcome! I am Gadolf Blinsky. Welcome to Blinsky's Toys! Welcome! Where happiness and smiles can be bought at the bargain prices. Perhaps you know a little child in need of joy? A little toy for a girl or boy? You come to the right place!"
Hey, so this is not in-game. I wasn't planning on us coming here. I don't remember what that random, like, spy we met on the road wanted with Blinksy's Toys, because I didn't think we'd come here.
Yeah. So he wants you to get a doll for his niece.
Okay.
And bring it
I guess we can do that.
He's called Aragal. He's based at the Vistani camp just outside Valakai.
Cool.
Hey, Izek, how's it going? How was the last doll I made you? Wait a second. You look like the dolls I make.
Yeah, you've made a lot of dolls of
you, I guess.
Like me. Well, that's weird. That's weird to say out loud.
Yeah, the whole setup is weird, nice lady.
It is weird. Yeah. Anyway, we're here because we want a more photorealistic doll of me for Izek.
Oh,
so
okay. So Izek bring me the actual inspiration for his creepy doll collection. Okay, I didn't mean that, Izek. I'm sorry. It's totally fine and normal. Thank you for your business, and you pay very well. Okay, nice lady. If you take a seat, I will be making sketches of you. I am a wizard of tiny wonders. So I will make sketch.
And this one, like, steal my soul or imprison me or, like, make a weird, like, doll that you can stab with needles and I feel it. This is all on the up and up.
What?
I just
make dolls. It's
Barovia, and this is a weird situation.
Yeah, so while you're thinking that, Mari,
oh good.
You look around at, like, some of the creations, and there's, like, not only are there, like, doll parts, so, like, you could do a Build-A-Bear a thing in America?
Yes.
Okay. You can build a bear, but build a doll. But there's also like other things. So there's like there's a headless doll that comes with a sack of attachable heads that you can switch them out. So it's like Legos where you can change the heads and stuff. A set of wooden nesting dolls that are laid out, and the smaller the doll gets, the older it gets. So the last one is like a little mummified corpse, the really tiny one in the middle of the nesting dolls. There's a wooden string mobile, whatever. The thing that you put above a baby's crib.
Yeah.
Those, and it's bats that flappy bats. There's a ventriloquist dummy that looked like Strahd von Zarovich. And a wind-up musical merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children in the place of the normal prancing horses.
What the fuck?
And this is the book. This is not Debbie. This is the guy as well. This is Gedolf Blinsky. He's cool, huh?
Does this seem like a normal Toy Story?
Yes, right? There is a monkey.
There's a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
The monkey is not on his shoulder at this moment in time. The monkey is like over here, hanging out on top of a pile of dolls.
Why does he have Octavio's monkey?
I don't think we know.
I don't think. How do you know that that's his monkey?
Rictavio told us his monkey was here.
No, it's
no. Rictavio told us his monkey was here, but I don't think he told us why. Or I didn't write it in my notes.
Rictavio's pet monkey Piccolo is living with the toy maker Blinsky.
Yes, he is.
I guess maybe they're separated.
I guess.
The monkey was like, I'm going to stay with my friend Blinsky. You think about what you've done, Rictavio.
I don't think that's how
when you're ready to have the real conversation.
There's so many disquieting implications of this. I need to be out of this conversation now.
I'm going to hit esque. Would all of you like to make me perception checks, please? While you're looking at the creepy dolls in this place.
Here comes another under 10.
If anyone wants to give themselves disadvantage because they're creeped out by the creepy toys I described, you're more than welcome to. Marie! Well, you're off-put by all of the Izek business, I think.
I am very off-put. Yes, this is fucking weird.
This is creepy. Oh, this is good for Debbie.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Okay. 7.
So I will take a bad boy card.
Now you have 26 of them, just what we need.
Oh, where did that card go? Oh, come over here.
In your deck.
I'm so sad.
Take card. Ah, yeah. I don't know what that was. Okay, so Marie got a 1, Diota got a 6, Teddy got a 7, Mink got a 15. So everybody except Mink is like, oh, these creatures, these toys, these creations are creepy. And Gedolf sits down. Everyone except Mink.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Everything's creepy and you're all creeped out. Gedolf sits down and he sits you in a chair and he's very diligently sketching you, Murray. And so that's probably why you're like not looking at anything else. You're just like staring at him, kind of thrown by the whole setup. And Mink, it comes to your mind because Murray said it a minute ago about how you've already fought a doll in Barovia. And in this room, it's a smallish room, but there are, I don't know, 100 dolls. And so you are like looking at each one really diligently to see if they move. And with a 15, none of the dolls are moving at the moment. But you don't feel good about this room and the number of dolls that are in this room and whether some of them might move at some point in the future. You don't know. You haven't seen any of them move yet. But then like they're trying to be maybe subtle.
Because of new paranoia.
Oh yeah. And like while you're hanging out, like Piccolo's over here, and like he will sort of trundle over to Izek and like stand on the counter in front of Izek, and like flap his hands at Izek, and Izek will like pull out a little like carton of trail mix in his pocket and give Piccolo like a little piece of like something
peanuts and stuff,
whatever. Yeah.
I am going to ready an attack action for the first doll that moves. I'm ready to obliterate it with my mace. And then I'm going to keep an eye on the dolls and is there like besides the dolls, there's like the other toys that you described? Is it primarily seems to be like a doll maker and then a few other toys?
A few other bits and pieces, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that stands out that isn't dolls or kids' toys? Like, oh, well, and also whatever Rictavio's monkey was doing, I kind of want to see if Rictavio's monkey was looking at or guarding or otherwise kind of involved with like a spot that seems more interesting than the other spots.
So you can go over to where Rictavio's monkey was hanging out, which please hold was like over here.
Yeah.
And you can do an investigate there if you want to see like why they were hanging out there.
Yeah. I'll take Teddy with me and be like, I suck at looking for things. Will you help me?
I shall guide you, friend.
Thank you.
Guidance.
Okay,
Very
so I can
nice.
do investigation with guidance. Is that what we're...
Yep.
Okay, here comes investigation. It's a 12. Hang on, my D4 is... Oh, okay. It's one more, so 13.
Okay, so like you're looking at this particular spot, and this doesn't look like this is where Piccolo's like bed is or anything. There's obviously a bed for Piccolo like over here. This like there's a big cushion and stuff.
Yeah.
But you think that Piccolo likes to be here because he's got good line of sight to the door, and Gadolf Blinsky, and you feel like this monkey used to be an adventurer's monkey because like Rictavio's been around. And you feel like the monkey's not stupid. The monkey knows the benefit of like lines of sight, and he can see from here. He can see the front door, and he can get, over this shelf. He can get to the back door pretty quick as well. The back door's back here, and if he needs to, he can get out this window. So he's got the reason that the monkey was here until he was tempted over here by a snacky snack is because of the lines of sight and the ability to get out through multiple exits as needed. Monkey smart.
Yeah. I'll kind of mutter some of that to Teddy and be like, this monkey like has good like tactical sense. Does that make sense? He's like, or they, I don't know its gender or pronouns. They've got like sight on the doors, access to the window, can keep an eye on our friend. So just, interesting little tidbit.
Smart monkey.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I have enough sketch here to be getting started with. Izek, you want like normal size, normal price, same as usual? And Izek's like, yeah, and I'll pay you upon delivery.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, like, does anyone else want a toy? I mean, the captain of the guard is keeping me in business pretty much, so I really could do with selling some more if anyone wants a toy.
I mean, I haven't played with dolls in a long time, so...
There is no age limit on dolls. Maybe you know a child who would like a doll.
I mean, would that kid like Milovac like a doll?
Lavage, the like 19-year-old.
There is
You
no
age limit on dolls. I just think that it might feel a little insulting to specifically a teenage boy if you show up with like a little doll.
Who's like breaking his back, laboring to keep the. On the other hand, he might enjoy a delivery of toys to the orphanage.
Yes, that I think makes more sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could take some toys over to the orphanage. Headmistress, what's her name, probably would appreciate.
Well, yeah, she would love that.
Why do you have such weird toys though? Like that ventriloquist thing and the creepy merry-go-round?
It's Barovia.
I know, I grew up here. You don't have to make creepy things.
Hey,
You have options.
real talk, if I take any of these dolls to any kids, are they going to get attacked by dolls? I have been attacked by dolls here. And I'm not accusing you of anything. I just don't want to take dangerous dolls to kids.
I have not been attacked by any dolls. Are you sure it's not just you, doll? Never been attacked. Of any children that have ever been attacked. That's so weird.
Insight check on this motherfucker.
Victim blaming motherfucker.
Oh, thank God, that's a fucking natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
He has never been attacked by a doll.
No, but do I think that
he's fully telling you the truth?
lying
Yes,
anything about
yes. He's not.
dolls? Okay.
He's never made a doll like to make it so that it's his dolls aren't sentient. The dolls that he makes, like, you can ask him whether all of the dolls in the shop are dolls that he made, but he's never been attacked by a doll. He doesn't know of a kid that's been attacked by a doll. He is like weirded out by what you're saying. He's fully telling the truth.
Yeah, I know. Weird, right? So like none of the dolls. We'll just make sure we're buying dolls that you've made. There's no. Do you have any? All of these dolls are yours?
Okay, so I am a student of the great inventor and toy maker Fritz von Werg, and I do like poor imitation of his work because I am just student, right? But I try. And most of these dolls I made, but some of these dolls I inherited when I took over the shop from my mentor. But I can just give you the ones I made. The ones I made are the creepy ones mostly. If you want a doll that looks like a little girl, then that is probably one of Fritz's making.
From where they're sketching, Diota's like, at least he owns it.
It's Barovia.
So, okay, so our options are take the dolls that we don't trust to the kids, or take like little Strahd
like
mannequins,
a merry-go-round.
like,
Yeah,
little Strahd action figures.
Yeah, there are toys here that aren't dolls. There are quite a few dolls, but they're not all dolls.
Okay, I'll go around and get a selection of the least creepy toys that I feel confident he's made that won't attack kids, that I don't think is going to break the bank to buy.
Okay. So you get like a little so you find 3 toys. There's one that's like a Jack in the Box with one of those and out pops.
That's the least creepy toy we have.
Yeah.
I'll do it to Teddy. I'll be like, watch this, Teddy.
He has PTSD. He just told you that.
My eyes are spiraling again. My
PTSD in
my spiral eyes.
Okay, that's one of your toys. A little bit creepy. You find like a jigsaw puzzle, but it's like big wooden pieces, and it's like a map of Barovia. Big jigsaw puzzle pieces. Not creepy at all. You're welcome. Yeah. And then you get like a stuffed dog, but it has 2 heads.
I'll take it.
They're cute.
There's nothing wrong with an Orthrus.
Kids will love a 2-headed dog plushie. That's fine. Okay.
I would love an Orthrus plushie.
I'll bring them back over and show the group and be like, for the orphanage?
Each of the toys is 5 silver.
Diota's going to, like, very carefully put their finger into one of the dog's mouths and see if it bites.
It does not.
Okay. Okay. All right. I pay 1 gold and 5 silver
For the toys?
for the toys.
But this is for an orphanage. You don't think you could give us a little bit of a discount? It's for
That is a
literal
discount.
orphans.
That
Oh.
is with discount. And I will also give you this nice fancy bag that I have lying around. It's really heavy, I don't know why. That you can like
Thanks.
put your toys in and carry away.
Cool. That's really nice. We can use that for future grocery shopping so we don't have to use plastic.
Yes, reusable bag. Very good.
What is plastic?
Barovia thing,
It's
okay?
Barovia. Yeah.
Do I just, like, as an artificer, instantly clock that the bag is magical?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you like identify things just by looking at them, or do you gotta like get all up in their business to identify it?
I would say that that's somewhat of a DM's ruling. If it is something like a bag of holding, that's a relatively common type of magic item, and actually one that I can create, I would say that it would probably be pretty easy for me to be like, huh, that feels magical. And is probably a bag of holding. Other things that were like new or, you know, are more unusual, I would probably need to at least make an Arcana check with, I would say, similar rules to like investigation. It'll be a lot easier if I'm holding it, like manipulating it, looking at it.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see like straight away this is a bag of holding, but you can also see that it is knotted and sealed at the top magically. So you're pretty sure that this guy has like no magical ability. You don't think he knows what it is, and you don't think he's ever opened it. He's just giving you the bag in the hopes that like these guys can unknot this bag and put their stuff in it and like get out of my shop. so I can make this doll for Izek before he kills me. Okay, Izek, so I make the doll in 2 days and we pay the normal amount and I see you then.
Great. Let's get out of here. Let's we got dinner.
Don't take the monkey with you. He's my best friend now.
Oh, I wasn't gonna take the monkey. What? He's your best friend? That's
yeah, Rick Tavio, he came like 2 weeks ago and he bought a stuffed doll that looks like the devil. A bit weird if you ask me, but okay.
Yeah.
And I think he realized that I was lonely and my business is failing and everything is a bit miserable in Barovia, so he left Piccolo here with me to hang out. And Piccolo's great. I mean, Piccolo is like watchful all the time, which is a bit nervous, but he's trained he fetches toys from high shelves if you like them.
Do I see any dolls that would be particularly appropriate for like the spy's niece?
Yes. So you don't know the niece,
but
and you don't really know the spy, but there are dolls that are dressed like Vistani.
I was going to say, but he's like, he seemed Vistani and was in the Vistani camp, so like something that would look like
his way there, yeah.
Yeah, yes. Like a Vistani, like, especially I was thinking something with like maybe like outfits where it looked like they could change type of thing.
Yes. So if you ask Blinsky for that, he's like, oh yes, I have, and he like pulls one out, and it's just like a little rag doll with like a porcelain face, but it's not porcelain. It's something easier to make than that, probably. Who knows? It's magic. And he's like, and she comes with her own wardrobe. She has like day dress. She has like little fake armor. She has like scuba suit.
Scuba suit
options that these outfits have.
Scuba now canonical in Strahd. I love that.
Yeah. That's that. This
you mean
doll
for when
is
she
very
goes to the lake?
Yes, exactly. She also has like wizard's robes for when she wants to be a wizard. Many options. This doll is very, very nicely made. Is more highly priced than the other toys you got for orphanage. Is 1 gold.
Dyota will hand him a gold.
Oh, well, enjoy. So, Blinsky will hand you the 3 toys that Mink chose, the 1 toy to Dyota, and the bag that is
Which
locked.
Dyota will be like, zit.
Lexi, real quick before we go, why do you have dolls that look like the devil?
Well, this is Barovia, and I have limited inspiration to work from, so I just make what I see. Or what I'm told to make for Isaac.
Has anybody told you to make dolls that look like that?
No? That looks like the devil, no?
But you've seen him?
You just feel inspired to do so.
I don't know. I'm a toy maker.
When did you see him?
I don't think I ever have, but his face is on all the coins.
Do these look like they're based off the likeness of a coin, or are they pretty good?
Oh no, they're kind of so you know what the Count looks like?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like a caricature of a vampire. Mm-hmm. It's like that.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping you were going to go with all of their heads were in fact perfectly flat, just like discs. In profile.
In profile.
I wish. It would be good.
I feel like Dyota will root around in their pack and find a collection of the sort of sketches / paintings that they did, but quick sketch paintings, draft paintings of people up and down the Sword Coast as they've been traveling, of sort of the most sort of striking. I mean, and generally they've been picking people that are in some way interesting to them. It doesn't mean necessarily gorgeous, but interesting features or interesting clothes, etc. So maybe there's a white dragonborn and a knight and a messenger with just forest sort of green clothes and a jester or a bard style, and just hand him essentially 4 or 5 of these character sketches,
3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, great inspiration! I can make new interesting doll. Thank you.
I would recommend for this one that you make it so that the 3 can stack on top of each other, and then you put the coat over them. Smart.
Okay, I can do this. I wish I had half the talent of my mentor, because he could make clockwork people, But
is he dead?
I don't have this. What? Oh yeah.
Is he dead?
Okay. Oh yeah. It's Barovia. Yeah, he dead.
Yeah.
It's no dead. It's no Barovia.
What does your slogan mean?
It's no fun. It's no Blinsky. You can't have fun without it being a Blinsky's toy.
Oh, okay.
Technically speaking, it's the opposite of that. That if it's not fun, it didn't come from your shop.
Yeah.
It's fine. Let's go.
Okay. Have a nice rest of day.
Thanks, Blinsky.
I'm also going to do one other sketch of Blinsky.
And give it to Blinsky?
Give it to him.
Oh, who is this handsome man? Thanks. And he's gonna put it up behind his the counter where he does his selling.
We have mirrors in Barovia.
Yes. He was being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
As we leave the shop, I'm gonna just kind of quietly say to the group, does it make you trust Rictavio less? The fact that he bought a devil toy?
Yeah, that's weird.
Me?
I don't want one of those. I don't know why anybody would want one of those who lives here. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't live here. For
I mean,
starters.
in Barovia.
He lives here in the like currently his living situation is such that he must live here.
In the same way that we do.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. 'Cause you're not dead here.
Not so far. Looks at Teddy.
Yeah. Sorry, Teddy.
Teddy's still got the eyes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isaac's like, okay, so, like, I guess I'll see you at the graveyard later, Marie and everyone else.
Uh-huh. Yeah. See you there later.
Okay.
Bye, Isaac.
See you later. I'm going to the pub.
Please
I
don't
don't
get
think-
drunk before
Yeah.
tonight.
Pre-fight drinks. You got a pre-game.
Okay, a drink or two versus
Yeah,
drunk.
okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can hold my drink. Look at the size of me. Don't worry about it. Goodness.
People of all sizes get drunk, Isaac. That is just
It's
a
fake.
true fact about alcohol and how it
Last
works.
time I was drunk and I passed out, I woke up with this arm. So, like, let's not worry too
I thought
much
you
about
said
it.
that happened when you were a kid.
Yeah, I started drinking at 13 as Barovia.
What does that entail for you? What does this phrase entail for everyone?
What? What do you mean? Which phrase?
It's
Barovia?
Barovia.
Oh,
I'm out.
well, look, I don't know if you know this, but this place is not great.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell them that. They
Yeah,
don't seem
well,
to get it.
and
It's
it's
a
just
type
like
of
it's just like shared
thing of
trauma.
critical thinking is what it is.
What?
Yeah.
What's
When
critical
you say like
thinking?
it is what it is and
Oh,
it's Barovia
well, it
and
is.
things
It's
like that,
Barovia.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a way of cutting off critical thinking.
Yeah,
But it
'cause
is
you don't want to think
Barovia.
about it too hard.
Yeah, and it is what it is. Like those things
Oh,
are.
yeah.
That's why it cuts off critical thinking.
Yeah.
It shortcuts.
Maybe it's
into-
just not dwelling on things you can't change. Like, it's Barovia.
Do you know what critical thinking is, Marie?
No,
I certainly don't.
it's
I'm going to the
Barovia.
pub.
It's
I'll see you later.
Barovia. Bye, Isaac. Don't get too drunk.
I won't. I won't. I will. Okay. Do you want to try and unlock the bag of holding?
Yes.
Uh, I would like to investigate it to make sure that I don't think that there's anything like wrong with it or
I'm a thief. I can look
otherwise.
for traps.
Look, would I give you a bag of devouring?
Yes,
Would I?
Probably.
yes, you would.
The best thing is in the book, which I'm sure you know, Galway, and everyone else. It's bag of holding here, and bag of devouring is here. And I was like, oh, bag of holding. And then I started reading bag of devouring, and I thought, okay, yeah, you can do an investigate.
10.
Can I also do an investigate?
Or you could give Idiota advantage
do that.
by helping.
You have advantage, so you
23.
get 23 now.
You are 100% sure that this is a bag of holding. Because
And it's
your-
not trapped?
Your GM is not terrible. It is not trapped. It
Uh,
is just magically
yeah.
sealed. But it's like a piece of string that's kind of been magically sealed. And you think that like if you and Mari put your heads together and like she thieves tooled while you were like magically aware. It's not strong magic, it's not powerful, it's
It's a magical
untiable
knot. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you need to have the combination of magical knowledge and thieves' tools in order to be able to
Take it.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yes.
I will say this
So-
to Muddy.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Do we need to make rolls for this, or?
You can do a thieves' tools roll,
Mm-hmm.
and Diota will do a Arcana roll. And if you want to tell the others what you're up to, they might be able to help.
20!
Yeah, we're trying to untie this. If anybody wants to help,
Like offering guidance, Teddy.
like guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 20 then with guidance.
All right. Fuck. So a natural 20.
yeah.
Like, Diota is not like remotely worried about the magical aspects of this. Absolutely fucking smashes it. Make sure you take a good boy card, Diota.
I did.
Good. Why are we singing? It's very fun. And you, Murray, with a dirty 20 with like Teddy's help, absolutely like within 3 seconds, foop, 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 and the bag is open.
Sweet.
All right. Do we want to look inside the bag?
Yeah, Debbie, we want to look inside the bag.
But we want a cliffhanger, so we don't actually know what's inside of it until next time.
No, we don't.
Cliffhanger! Cliffhanger! A doll comes leaping out of the window.
Yeah,
from
Jesus
Christine
Christ,
Boy's
Debbie.
needle.
like that was how he was helping. Was he was ready with his morning star like a bat, so that when the doll comes leaping out of it,
The doll comes. No, I'm kidding.
home runs that thing into space.
And as you hit it, you're like, it's no fun, it's no blisky.
And then they say cut, and the commercial's been filmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. So do you want to look in your bag of holding to see what's in there, or do you want a cliffhanger? Because you can have either.
Mink turns the bag upside down and goes,
I
like
want to
this.
know what's in there so I can enter stuff.
Oh, okay. So the bag rattle, like as you pick it up, like by the bottom, like you pull the string so that the top of the bag is really open. You pick up the bottom and you start rattling it, and a whole bunch of stuff comes out.
hell yeah, let's go.
All right. So there's hang on, I gotta give you the descriptions. So
Not the names of the items.
no, do you have to configure this out? I reckon just by looking at some of them or by like squiggling with them. A suit of armor comes out that doesn't clang as much as you thought it would for an entire suit of armor. And it looks like this is like heavy armor that would fit. Oh, what's your face? Mink. Yes. And it's weirdly not as clangy as you think it should be.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next comes a jug. Who knows what that is? And as it comes out, just a bunch of mayonnaise falls out of the jug.
Oh my god.
You're welcome, Meg. I hope Meg's still here. Because if she's not, then this was a waste.
Waste of good mayonnaise.
Exactly. How are you meant to make a mayonnaise-based salad with no
A
mayonnaise?
waste of good theater of the mind mayonnaise.
Okay. Next comes out. Oh, does it come out? Yes, because it's not been activated. Like hang on. It's a flat iron rod that has a button on one end.
Hell yeah.
And then a pair of really nice green leather boots. And last but by no means least, a ring. And as let's say Giota bends down to pick the ring up, they stab themselves with a needle that's on the floor. It's like a tattooing needle, and a little bit of ink is in their finger.
Oh, no, we gotta
Who
get
knows
your
what that
tetanus shot.
Yeah. Yep.
It's Barovia.
Is that shout from in the pub? You're getting it! All right, so
Debbie, what are these things?
you've got a bag of holding. You've got an alchemy jug. You're welcome. It's full of mayonnaise. You've got
Wash it.
mithril armor for Mink.
Hell yeah.
You've got boots of elven kind. You got an immovable rod. And Diota's probably going to have to do a bit of an investigate on the ring. Oh, and Diota's got
the
themselves
needle.
a tattoo needle.
Yeah.
Which one is it? The masquerade or the spell rot, or there's some different ones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
Mm-mm.
You have to figure out what the ring and the needle is.
I will Arcana check the ring.
I'm assisting. So you have
Mhm.
advantage.
Okay, hang on.
24.
24? What the fuck? Now I've got a mouthful of ice cube. This is a ring of mind shielding. While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it.
It's also it magically determine if you're lying, like zone of truth or something like that, not like insight checks on, do I think this person's lying?
Right, that makes sense. The immune to magic distributes to all those classes.
Right. Immune to magic that does all those things. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Dyota will share that.
Cool.
And it looks like this.
That's
Look at this cool picture.
There's a lot of brains.
It's a brain
Training
ring.
on it. That's fine.
Oh wow. Okay.
Cool, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
It's slightly squishy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the brain is a bit squish.
And then I'll check the needle, which I feel like, given their tattoos, they should just have advantage on anyway.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
20, not nat.
Okay, so you, Dyota, as an artificer, know of like the different types of like tattoo spell needles, like the Eldritch Claw tattoo and the Masquerade tattoo, and you realize that this is a slightly like bamfed up version of that, in that it will allow you to tattoo yourself, to give yourself those effects. Like, you can sit and tattoo yourself, and you can give yourself 2 tattoos that will have these kind of magical effects on your body. But you can't, it's not infinite, right? You can only do 2.
That's nice.
It seems pretty apropos for Dyota to have a magic tattoo needle.
Dibs on the boots. Kind of obviously, since they're like made for thieves.
I'm going to assume that the heavy armor should just immediately go to the paladin.
I'll take it. So then the ring of mind shielding, I mean, maybe it'll save Teddy from some bad nightmares. But also the jug of mayonnaise, I do think belongs to the Teddy. The immovable rod is just so generically useful.
Yeah. As is the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Adam, just so you know, the alchemy jug can also make other things. Acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, which is what's currently in there, oil, vinegar, water fresh, water salt, and wine.
It legit says it can make mayonnaise. Like, Debbie's not making this
No, I
up.
know.
For some reason, there's a jug that can make 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Uh-huh.
Why?
It's Meg's jug. It's Meg's jug. Yeah.
I am aware that is one of the qualities of an alchemy jug.
I'm so delighted with that. I just think that's the best thing.
That's
And thank
so
goodness
much
it's
mayonnaise.
early in the alphabet, because otherwise I wouldn't have found it. All right. So we got you some magic items because you went to Blinsky's Toys. Was that worth it?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
And luckily, none of you interacted with too many of the dolls, so you didn't get stabbed. I mean, there weren't any.
Just gonna go burn all his dolls down.
You can burn his shop down if you want to kill a nice guy. And piss
Get
his
him out
echo.
first.
Oh, okay.
How close is it to the coffin maker shop? Because it might be an accident.
How close is it to the
Least-
coffin? I don't think it's that close. Hang on. Let me look at my map.
Mink is not an arsonist. Of all the people in this party who would not
Yeah.
just burn someone's shop down, Mink would not just burn someone's shop down. Don't
So
worry.
this is where Blinsky's Toys is, and I think
We're
oh
still
my
in
God.
these toys. So
Yes,
we can't
yes,
see.
you are. Oh. Wait a second. This is where Blinsky's. Can you see this now? The map.
Yes.
This is Blinsky's toys, and this is the.
Oh, it's very
shop.
far. We'd have to burn like a quarter of the town or something.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
Oops.
Never say never.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's a bit more than oops. Okay. So, do you want to head off? I reckon it's probably about dinner time now. Are you heading off to Lady Watchers for dinner?
I think we were going to send her a note saying we have a prior obligation, right?
Yeah, I guess we have to commit to either not going to dinner or going to dinner.
Yes, those are the two options.
Didn't the burgomaster also want us to go to dinner?
He did.
And he said he would pay you to investigate Lady Watcher.
Well, I am actually pretty broke, so if we can just make it through this dinner, we might get paid, and we're not going to get in a fight with Lady Watcher, right? Like, no one's going to get in a fight. I'm talking to myself.
Are you like... yeah.
I was like, as you're saying this, Diota's gonna go, buddy.
I'll stay at the church. We don't all need to go. She's gonna be bad, you know? She's gonna be a piece of shit, and I'm gonna feel like I need to do something.
Did you feel like you needed to do something with the burgomaster?
There's so many levels to unpack here. I'm gonna go hide in a corner for a little while and think my thoughts, because I don't know how to answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be nice if you came to dinner with us if we have to go to dinner, just in case we need some muscle. But no one's going to get in a fight, but just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Also makes me nervous how many times we've split the party.
Yeah, no, I'll go to dinner. I'll go to dinner. I can do it. I can do it. I can. The burgomaster is paying me to investigate her. That's not that different from being on a mission and a commanding officer saying, "Be stealthy. Don't give yourself away."
Nice. And maybe this is a good time to engage in some like cognitive flexibility around moral relativity and recognizing that sometimes people in really bad situations have to do what they have to do to get through that. And that doesn't mean they're bad. That just means that the world has put them into a very bad experience and situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think that I don't have trouble accepting that in theory. But then you put someone in front of me who's not just been through a difficult situation and been put in a hard position and had to choose something, but also then does not follow up with like any actions to help mitigate the damages or anything like that. And I struggle. Right. But we don't have to unpack all of that right now. That's not what I'm trying to do. We can I can go to dinner.
Okay. Good.
We're good. We're fine. Mm-hmm.
Right. Off to dinner then, I guess.
Yeah. I'll put on my new mithril armor.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the other.
That's what you wear to dinner.
Stuff it in the bag of holding. Yeah, that's what I wear to dinner. Yeah, I'm not taking off my armor. It takes like 10 minutes to don armor, and if we get in a fight, I need something. So.
Okay. So that's where we will pick up next time then, when we get to Lady Watchers for dinner.
Fabulous.
All right, we're making progress. So it's Lady Watchers for dinner, then it's guard the graveyard, then it's have a full night's sleep. Don't even worry about it. And then tomorrow at noon, fight the spawn. And then take Izek to the place to find out what's going on with his arm.
Yeah, we can do all of that next session. 7 sessions later, we'll be at the lake. Yeah.
We're doing Tuesday, aren't we? This day is Tuesday or Thursday. Which day was it in Spire when it was just like the Tuesday? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's okay. This is what happens when you try and cram a bunch of stuff in. It gets crammy. All right. But none of you are dead either. You're welcome. It's been several sessions since our last death. Have we got a counter on the stream still? How many sessions is it?
I've stopped keeping up with it. It's probably more like 16 at this point.
Mm. Several sessions. I really need to try hard. Well, luckily, hopefully, next time if you're guarding the graveyard, there'll be a little bit of combat there. And you were very smart in Blinsky's toys. None of you went like ferreting around. Disappointed. Well, good job, everyone. Thank you very much, anyone that tuned in. Thank you, players, for great work today. We're getting into the meat of some things, some conflict, some excitements to come. Oh, I'm sad that you survived another session, but I'm also glad that you survived another session. And now you've got a bunch of magic items. Lucky you. How did that happen? Just got to bribe your players. That's what being a DM is all about. Do this thing that I want you to do. Yeah. Now you got a doll in your pocket. Who's got the doll, by the way, for the little girl? For Aragil's niece? Giota? All right, good to know.
Why does it matter?
No reason. Our next session, I think we're scheduled for next weekend.
Yeah, we're next weekend.
Yes, but I'm gonna complicate. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna ask about that off stream.
Okay, incredible. So maybe next week, maybe not. TBD. Do join the Discord, ! Discord, to find out if that's actually what's going to happen. Because maybe not. Who knows? Hopefully we'll see you all whenever it is that we next play. All right? So from everybody here, a big thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.